Hey everybody, John Cosseth here after a long unexpected hiatus from making the Kirby's Dreamland videos. So I'm sure all of you are asking, where the hell have you been? Basically, a lot of stuff happened, so instead of explaining it in this video, I'll post a link to a video explaining what's been happening and the status of these videos. That said, I hope you enjoy this video and have a nice day. Castle Lololo has been completed, and already I miss it. Welcome to Float Islands, home of the funniest cutscene of this entire game. Seriously, that's my favorite. Can't say the same about this stage, though. Here we are ambushed by Bronto Burts, Whizzer, Squishy, Flippers, and Waddle Doo. Actually, he was back in Castle Lololo, but he wasn't too much of a threat. Here, on the other hand, you need to time your jump over him. Actually, that's pretty much the entire stage in a nutshell. Timing. Oh, and also pain. Lots of it. Okay, avoid the Bronto Burt, and let the couple go about their business. We have exploding coconuts and a Koner Congo. Say that 5 times fast. Welcome to the Dungeon of Pain, home of Kabu and other nasty stuff. This is the only way we can drop down the hole without screwing up the run. It looks tricky, and it is. Oh hey, and speaking of tricky, we have Kabus and Death Spikes. Okay, not really death spikes, but they do take away half your health. And then we have this segment. You have to inhale all of the blocks very carefully. Thankfully, you don't inhale the Koner while it's hiding in its shell. Once you're done with the blocks, jump very carefully. Okay, John, just one more part of this stage. Welcome to the third part of Float Islands. This first part is hell. You gotta time your jump when you go into the water and onto the ship, because you're going to be ambushed. Which, thankfully, I passed through. Last time I finished this run, I accidentally picked up the curry. Kinda broke a rule there. You probably noticed that I didn't mention anything after the Squishy and Shotzo ambush. That is because we are through the worst of it. Thank God. Now off to fight a whale's blowhole! Take that! Oh! Oh well, no mini-boss. Okay, just jump over you, and it's sweet potato time! It's time to fight King Dedede's airship, Kabula. Her battle is pretty fast-paced, in which you have to keep shooting at her while she shoots cannonballs at you. Okay, seriously, why do people refer to vehicles as females? I never really understood that. Oh yeah, and she also charges at you. Yes, and the stage is done! Oh my god, yes! I'm so glad to be done with this. There are extras. And oh boy, are there outtakes. Whoa, whoa! That song doesn't carry the spirit of this stage at all. Let's fix that. Yeah! Coconuts! Because that's what Float Islands is all about. Going to the left of the crazy fall... Oh wow, you can actually shoot the wizard like that? Anyway, you find a pep brew there. Take that, you stupid tiki. Getting past the Koner jump, you'll find a Squishy, a Kabu... Take that! And a well-deserved Maxim tomato. Mmm... Sweet tomatoey vengeance. Getting further into the ship, and using the spicy curry... we can find that it gets doused in water. And don't forget the goodies. Going to the right of this segment, go away Kabu, we can find a secret passage. Just keep diving down, and you'll find a 1-up. And that is all the extras for this level. And now, on to the outtakes. Oh boy. This stage was painful. I practiced each and every part of the stage. I completed the challenge 2 times. One where I accidentally grabbed the spicy curry, and this one, the full flawless run. I give this nightmare of a stage an 8 out of 10. Float Islands tested every reflex, sense, and ounce of patience I've had. Every fiber of my being wanted to snap the guys responsible for making this stage in half. Yeah, that's how much I hate this stage. The first part of the stage was all about precision and reflex, including the beam shooting waddle-doo, the squishies hopping around and out of the water, the Bronto birds that tried to home in on you, the nearly dicey Bronto bird and squishy ambush, the Shatso, and jumping over the Congo of coners while avoiding the exploding coconuts. Just from the start, I knew this was going to be painful. Oh, but it gets worse. The second part of the stage introduced Kabus and a lot of tight places. During that one fall, it took me 20 practice tries to find out you could actually stumble out of the way in time. Definitely not something anyone could figure out on the first try. The Kabus. They're freaking evil. But you know what? So was the placement of spiked floors. You had little room for error. You had to fall in the right place, otherwise you stumble on top of a Kabu or you fall into the spikes. The Gordo was pretty annoying, but not as much as the coner that you had to jump over. It's a good thing they don't get inhaled if they hide under their shells, otherwise the jump over them would be impossible. Of course, it doesn't really help that you need to time your jump perfectly, otherwise you smack into it. Yeah. And you know what? It gets worse. The Blipper, Squishy, Curry, and Shatso segment. Possibly the most evil part of the entire stage. You have to time your jump into the water avoiding the Blipper, time your leap towards the ship, and time your jumps over the Squishy, Shatso, and Curry. If you screw up one of these, it's all over. Everything else afterwards, it's a cakewalk. Having only one of these areas as the stage makes it pretty challenging. To have them all in one go? Get ready for pain. The only things that kept me from giving it a higher score than an 8 are pretty simple. There isn't a mini-boss, the dangerous parts require timing and precision and are not created through randomness, and the last part is completely easy. It's not impossible, but I really don't want to go through that mess again. And as I said before, I practice on the stage. A lot. The boss was a different story. I give Kabula a 2 out of 10. The only things that make her difficult compared to the previous bosses are not only how durable she is, but how fast she can fire her shots. If you're not careful, some of her shots can be too fast to react to. But as long as you keep your distance and follow her movements, she's not really that difficult. Really, she's a breather compared to the hell that is Float Islands. Going through all of that, I want to punch anyone who thinks tropical islands are paradise. Well, I've had enough for one day. This is John Kosith, and I need a vacation.